Good morning, welcome back to the vlog. Happy Monday. It is officially my third week of maternity leave, which I feel like it's going by so fast but also so slow at the same time, which means I'm officially 38 weeks and 3 days, I believe, coming up on 39 weeks. So that's really exciting. I am ready to have this baby. This past weekend, Naveen and I went to Costco, did a huge Costco haul, and our pantry is looking a little crazy. So my plan was to try to organize it for our wedding. We did get these really nice bins in different sizes that we've kind of been using to store our snacks. There's like some small ones, big ones, and then there's an even bigger size. So my plan is to hopefully be able to figure out how all of our snacks are gonna fit in these containers. We really stocked up on a lot of snacks that I would be able to eat late night when I'm breastfeeding and just like a quick grab and go kind of thing. I feel like I have to take everything out and try to figure out how it's all gonna fit and look nice and then put it back in. So let's get into it. We have literally so much stuff stuffed into our pantry. So these are pretty much all the new snacks that we just got. Obviously, like, they're still in boxes. So I like taking these out of the boxes, especially like cereal, and pouring the bags into some of the bigger plastic bins. But as you can see, we also have like extra water bottles. We have all of our smaller appliances, some drinks, dog food in the bin, like extra storage stuff. So my main focus, I think, is going to be to kind of just organize the snack portion of this all, because it just looks a little crazy and I want to be able to easily find what I'm looking for and grab what I'm looking for. We did get these bins when we first moved into the house, and I still will like to use, but my main goal is to probably use a ton of these plastic bins to try to take all these out of the boxes and whatnot and bags. So that's the plan. Hopefully I can get it done today. Okay, I just finished lunch. I think what I'm going to start by doing is taking out all the snacks, because in the off chance that maybe I lose some of my energy, I want to at least be able to finish a portion of this, and I do think that organizing the snacks is going to take the longest time. So we're going to time lapse this and we're just going to get into it and just take everything out. That actually did not take as long as I thought, but I thought I would show you kind of what I did. So you saw I put everything kind of in these giant plastic bins. Obviously, because we buy a huge Costco box, we have a bunch of extra. So we did take 2 for the fruit snacks, chomps. I did leave the extra cereal in just the bag because there was 2 bins already for the cereal and I didn't feel like doing 4. So, but my goal was to kind of just get rid of the cardboard boxes, which I did. So that's perfect. I like having all of the snack bars easily accessible. So I put it in the small bin, got like chips and like the quinoa that we use, and then all of our oatmeal. And I did just kind of put a little post-it on there to put the expiration date because they don't actually have it on the packet, it's on the box. So I like having the date to be able to see. And then just like extra snacks here. So looks good so far. Good morning, welcome back. Happy Wednesday. It's such a nice morning. The sun's out, but it's nice and chilly. Currently on a walk with Benji. Yesterday was pretty chill. I feel like we didn't do too much, but I did fall down a really deep rabbit hole of a new hobby, kind of. I am really into journaling, and I found basically Traveler's Notebook TikTok and fell deep into that rabbit hole. So I did order one. I am super excited because I didn't open it yet. I figured we could open it together and do a little unboxing. I did just buy one off of Amazon before deciding to commit, just because like really nice leather ones, like leather bound ones, are very expensive, and I want to make sure that I'm actually going to commit to it and be consistent before buying a really expensive one. So this one is just from Amazon, but it looked like pretty good quality from what I could tell. So I'm really excited. So when we get home, we're going to do a quick little unboxing. And yeah, I'll see you guys when we get back home. Okay, so this is the Traveler's Journal or Traveler's Notebook that I got. Like I said, I did go with the cheaper option for now just because I didn't know if I was going to fully commit or not. And the actual leather bound ones are very expensive. So I ended up buying a 3-pack of extra journals because I believe the ones that come with this one are unlined, so blank pages. And I personally like the dotted, so I wanted to give myself the option of switching some of them out, but I thought we could do a little unboxing. So it is from the brand Wanderings. From the looks of it, it looked really official, so let's go ahead and open her up. Sorry for the awkward angle. I feel like it's kind of hard with the DJI, and I did have to switch cameras because my other camera died, but yeah, so sorry for the awkward angle. So this is what the inside looks like. It comes with a little card from the company, I believe. And it's nicely wrapped. I like that they have the little and I did decide to get it in this really pretty red color, which you can't really pick up on the camera, but it's like a nice red. So pretty. So there she is. And I actually learned today that this is actually really handy because it protects your pages on the inside. So I like that it has this little leather strap there. And so it has the 3 pockets, 1 larger pocket. Oh yeah, see there, 3 unlined, and then 1 bigger pocket on this side. Love it. Honestly, I can't wait to put little charms here. And then it does have a space here for you to put little charms. And then, like I said, the quality actually feels really good. I'm super excited to use this. Hello. So I have been pretty busy all morning. I finished Naveen's scrapbook, which I'm so excited about. Did I wait to show him until his actual birthday? No, I didn't, because it is just so cute that I had to share it with him now, and he absolutely loved it. It is so many pages of our memories, our life together, and I did leave a few blank pages at the end to add, obviously, photos of our growing family. I'm just so happy with how it turned out, and I'm so excited to continue to add to it, and I love how much he really enjoyed it. I did want to show you guys kind of a little update on the traveler's notebook. I added a few things here and there. I still don't have any charms for it, but I added like some stickers to the inside notebooks that I thought I would share with you guys, so I want to show you really quick. Okay, so as I showed you guys earlier, this is kind of a better view of the color. It's like a rust red, which I absolutely love. But so like I mentioned, I don't have any charms or anything for the outside of it yet, but I was able to add some stickers to the inside. So for right now, I have these, and most of these stickers are from that subscription that I was talking about earlier, the Sticky Club. So I have this really cute little sticker that I eventually want to get like a paper clip to hold. And then I just have some photos of Naveen and I. And then I added some fun stickers that I had to the first notebook. I think this is going to be my main notebook. This is one of the dotted line ones. And then this one, my sister got me this sticker. Obviously, if you know, you know. But I just added a couple to this one as well. And then this last one is quite simple. But like, aren't these so cute? I love, this is from this month. It was like almost like a fairy tale theme. And as a fantasy girl reader, I love these. But yeah, so I just added a few things. Not too much so far, but I will add more when I obviously have some more stuff to put in and include. That's the update so far on the Traveler's Journal. Okay, since we were talking about journals, I thought I would kind of show you my journal ecosystem that I currently have going on. I know it seems like a lot, but I will say that this one I'm probably going to stop using just because in here I kind of have like a list of all the books that I've read this year, and I was planning to continue like every year keeping track of all the books that I read. And now that I have one of the books in the Traveler's Notebook, I was planning on moving that into one of the notebooks in here. So this one will be going away, but that was kind of what I kept track of in here. It was just a list of all the books that I read thus far this year. And then I also ripped out a page from one of my other books. This is 2024's list. So I wanted to keep this in this one. I think I might just move this list into one of the notebooks for my traveler's journal. This I'm so sad about. So Naveen and I each got our planners from Japan when we went from the Muji store, and I love all the stickers that I put on here. Some of them are from traveling. My sister got me this when she went to Scotland, and then I got a couple of these when we went to Japan, but it is only a 2025 planner, so I will have to retire this soon, but I like still keeping it and using it. It's such a nice planner too. Like the day spreads are so nice and big, and I loved that it had gridded paper. I love this planner. Honestly, if I could get this one again, I probably would. But my plan is, again, to use one of the notebooks from my traveler's journal as my planner. This one I obviously will be retiring soon. If I could remove these stickers and put them in here, I totally would, because I love them and I love Miffy. And then this is my like regular journal. Like I call it my handwriting journal just because I use this one more as like a diary. I still have a pretty big chunk of this to go. And I've had this one for a really long time. It is more like a leather bound one. I'm pretty sure I got this from Barnes and Nobles. You can obviously see it's well loved. But yeah, this one I feel like I started such a long time ago and I have just yet to fill it. So yeah, I've had this one since 2015. That's a really long time. There was a point where I would like take breaks and not write as often in my journal. Now I'm writing almost every day in my journal. So I'm hoping that I can fill this up relatively quick so that I can kind of start to use one of the notebooks in here again, just as my like diary or personal notebook. So hoping I can fill this up pretty soon to retire this one as well. I do keep all of my journals, like even from when I was a teenager. I have every single journal that I've ever written in, and I love reading them back and looking back on them and just seeing how dramatic and ridiculous I was. As you should, just laugh at yourself. But I love this journal. I love the way it looks. I'm just ready to move on from it. And then of course we saw this one in the other vlog. This is my scrapbook junk journal. I don't know if I mentioned this in the other vlog, but this one was actually gifted to me by my sister this year on my birthday. So it's relatively new, and I obviously still have a ton of pages. I love how big it is. So this one I know I'm going to keep for a really long time and continue to scrapbook in. Now that I'm done with Naveen's scrapbook, I feel like I can focus on this one a little bit more and continue on with junk journaling for myself. And then obviously the new baby. I have so many ideas for what I want to put in here. I'm so excited to start working in this. All right, so I have officially finished my 2024 books read list. I did put this in my last journal, so this will kind of be like my book tracker. So we're making progress. I read 23 books in 2024, and so I just had this like piece of paper floating around that I've now transferred over here. It looks like I really did stop writing the dates down towards the end of the year. And then now I'm going to move on to 2025. I did just finish my current book, so I'm officially done with the Windy City series, which I absolutely loved. I have been recommending it to everyone, and so now this is going to be my read. It's going to be kind of weird because I actually haven't read a physical book in a while, but I didn't feel like purchasing it again on my Kindle, so I'm going to give it a try. I know this is more of like a fall read, and we are moving quickly into winter, but I was highly recommended this book, and I have been wanting to read it. It's been on my TBR for some time, so I'm super excited to start this. So I will add this to the bottom of my 2025 list and transfer that list into my notebook. Hello, happy Friday. I just wanted to come on here really quick to end this vlog. I know it was kind of a short one, but I hope you enjoyed seeing all of my journaling content. I'm looking forward to making more for you in the future, as obviously I'm filling out my traveler's journal, which I'm super excited about. But this week was kind of a slow one for me. I am officially done with my 3rd week of maternity leave, which means I am quickly approaching my due date. Literally, he's due in 8 days, which I'm hoping will be true. But yeah, I feel like as I'm kind of getting closer to my due date, I'm losing a little bit of my wind. I'm losing a little bit of energy. So I kind of took it easy this week, but maybe we'll do something fun this weekend and you can see it in the next vlog. But I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching.